fiction grow. Legend of Asher grow. Bold and sexy. Legend of Asher grow. And sexy. Legend of Asher grow. Bold.
All right, family. I'm just back. We hear a fan, I think. Might be wrong, Mike. No, it ain't no excuse. That's some bullshit from YouTube because both of the mics are within. So there's no reason. I'm in front of the fan. So why would you hear a fan and not me? That's some shit they're doing. So y'all need to get to the point. You don't have to keep bringing everything to me. At some point, you got to understand that that's a systemic thing that's happening. So therefore, you telling me he's not really not going to do nothing. So you can see that that's obviously it's not a wrong mic thing. So that's intentional. Y'all need to stop. Girl, maybe I shouldn't have came on here live tonight because I'm coming back from the club. Not really the club, the bar / lounge with some cocktails, and I'm just like, please let's not do anything stupid. You know, we've been talking about this. It's not the first time I've talked about this. And that's one of the reasons why when y'all come to me about mic issues on some shit that y'all know I have no power over, the fuck are you telling me for? Just so I can know some shit I already told you about? Oh, they're doing the thing you said that they do to you. But that don't give me no additional like anything like, oh, it's real. This the shit he was explaining. When he was singing, we couldn't hear him. When he's trying to get his craft and his creativity off, they mute him. When that's over, now we can hear him clearly. But that's not, it's like that's just something that you just understand, but don't get. So I don't need to know about it then. Because if that don't mean something to you, don't tell me about it. I'm the one telling you about it. No disrespect. It's just like, okay, so what do you want me to do? Y'all already know I'm a bitch that these bitches shadow ban. They do things too. So if you don't get the notification, if you can't hear me singing, if there's shade within the microphone, you know the reason why. Now, when that bothers you enough to maybe do something and activate, okay. But if it's not, if it's just going to be something for you to bring to me, it's just like you're bringing me an annoyance for nothing. I don't need to know because I already know. I told y'all about it. So I don't need to keep knowing about some shit that I already know about. Where it's like purposefully being done to throw me off track. You don't think I see that? Duh. But now if I talk, I'm done talking about this shit. But I already told you. The guide shit and all this YouTube shit. Because y'all, it's like y'all set me up to look crazy and then you don't back me up. So good luck. I'm not gonna keep talking about this shit. I don't care. I already know what it is. I've spoken about it ad nauseum. So if now it's a situation where you acting like it's clueless, like, oh my God, what's this? Oh my God, that's so odd. Is it really? On some shit I already told you. This is so odd. I've been telling you since 2020. When I really started to peep what these bitches was doing, you don't think I was calling that shit out. But everybody wanted to take the shit that I was explaining to entertainment value. I'm like, okay, and that's the reason why shit is where it is now. You let the real niggas go down. And to me, I'm almost like, that must be what you want. Just in general, like, it's like, there's no way you're going to explain to me this planet is the way it is because you can't blame everything on the man, bitch. We have more power than we give ourselves credit for. We're choosing this bullshit. And at some point, you have to just take ownership of what the fuck you're doing, ho. I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for real, we can laugh about it because it's like, it is what it is, bitch. At this point, because I'm like, at this point, who gives a fuck? YouTube mic, mute my microphone. They're jealous. They're jealous. That ought to explain to you who the fuck I am. If you want to get down to the brass tacks, bitch, that should show you who I am. That's the reason why they're doing this, bitch. They don't do this to other bitches. They're doing it to me. That should tell you something. I'm just some Joe Schmo that they're taking the time to make sure that you can't hear me the way I'm supposed to be heard. These bitches don't want you to see me the way I'm supposed to be seen. Duh. I've been told you. There ain't no bitch on this motherfucker. I don't care what the platform is, ho. Bigo, TikTok, Facebook, X. It doesn't make a difference. Don't make a motherfucking difference. These bitches be fake as hell. I'm like, and then I saw, I'm gonna show you something. Let me roll this blunt, then I'm gonna show you something, bitch. I'm like, it's a psyop. It's a psyop, bitch. You hoes have me for as long as you have me, bitch. If you don't take advantage of niggas like me when we're here, bitch, you get what you deserve. It don't even matter no more. I'm gonna do my very best. But oh please. I was watching some documentary on YouTube and they was talking about Medgar Evers and then who was it? Martin Luther King and then Malcolm X. I'm like, I see what the problem with the Negro is, bitch. You hoes, you let them convince you of this nice shit. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. You got these bitches on Kumbaya time. Kumbaya works when we're in a Kumbaya circumstance, but we're not. These bitches are like, let me whip you upside the head, take your eye out of your scalp, let's do bad things to you, and let's turn around and sing Kumbaya. Jesus is coming soon. They want you to think like some shit is fixing to change for your ass, and they're lying. I'm sorry, bitch. My belief is the only way we're gonna get this shit done for real, is through blood, ho. That's what the history has explained to me, ho. Bitch, they're wasting our time with all of this bullshit about petitions and let's peacefully walk onto Wall Street. Okay. You'll see. I'm not gonna keep wasting time with this stuff because I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I did my part. I said what had to be said, ho. It's time for me to live for me, bitch. You hoes not gonna get it. So that's okay. You wanted to make me into a cult leader, but if I was a cult leader, bitch, I'll be trying to milk you bitches any which way I could. And honestly, if that was really my mindset, bitch, it wouldn't be that hard to do because people are stupid as fuck. But I'm trying to show you the real way, how to do it in real life and how to do it with integrity. But that's not entertaining. Nobody wants to see that. So, okay. So you're going to continue to get scammed, and what you actually want and what you say you don't want, you do want. You do want. You want it. I don't care, bitch. Argue with your mama. I don't give a motherfuck. Place a phone call. Leave a message, huh? But for me, it came through and it turned into, she's crazy. Can you imagine these bitches tried to really convince y'all that I was going through psychosis? It's the insult of it all. I can't believe it. I'm like, I'm the smartest nigga you know. The most balanced nigga you actually know. That you can actually put onto your screen and hear them speak an opinion. And I don't give a fuck who else. I don't give a fuck. I have all the elements. These bitches I don't give a fuck. Okay. And you're telling me, you looking at me, you're calling it psychosis. Okay. But then when you see Jaguar Wright, you bitches was all up her pussy into her clitoral. You bitches want to be all up in her clitoral, bitch. But that's like, you see in real psychosis, you don't know what that is though. People are the dumbest. These are the dumbest. Lord, I don't understand. How can we be this smart and so stupid in one breath? It's the thing that I'm explaining. You're dumb. Yes. Oh, all the dumb shit that this little bitch gotta say. And it'd be like, hey, if she was lying, they would take her to court. And I'm saying, having gone through this process of litigation and legalities, bitch, I can tell you the process is not easy. And for what I can see, it costs. That's the reason why these bitches don't want to take on my cases, because, bitch, it's like, girl, this is about to be hundreds of thousands, maybe who knows what they're thinking. But what I'm explaining to you, bitch, is Jaguar Wright is a broke-ass bitch living off the back of her Subaru in a trunk, trying to keep her car from overheating, bitch. And you hoes want to make it seem like she have all the insight. If she had the insight, she wouldn't be living out of the back of somebody's motherfucking RV, bitch. She would have set up someplace talking about all these bitches that she don't even know. Sorry. She don't know you. And she don't know you, bitch. You want to sit here? Jaguar said it. Jaguar. Who give a motherfuck what this bitch got to say? Y'all doing it again. And then Orlando Brown. What about him? Oh, y'all let me down so bad. Will you ever make it right? make me proud for once. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's embarrassing, bro. Like the one time, just to show you, I'm not judging the hood rats because we could work with some hood rats. But I'm saying the one time the hood rats came through is in Louisiana when they got into that fight on the pier. That's when I was like, okay, this is some hood rat shit. But these bitches was jumping on top of a black man. Now I feel as though at some point you're gonna have to do something, bitch. That was one of them times where I feel like Negroes acted in accordance, bitch. Do you not getting it? Get it. Our ancestors said fight. At some point, you gotta fight, ho. Everybody went and pull out their camera and just I'm like, bitch, jump in the fight. Get your hands dirty, bitch. So I loved seeing that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Only because I felt like this is the example of what I want to see in terms of togetherness. I'm not saying we have to be fighting like that, but it was given. I don't even know if they knew that man that was getting beat up, but it was just given like, okay, who are these white girls jumping on this black man? And everybody activated, bitch. But you know, I have, girl, first of all, I should have got some more cocktails, bitch, just so we should have kept the fun going, bitch. Miss Thing, she gave me them drinks at the bar. They were very strong. And you know what? All these women were flirting with me, girl. But a part of me was like, well, I guess I could flirt back. I just don't know if that's wrong to do. Because then I feel like, would I be the equivalent of those straight dudes that be flirting with gay dudes, but they're really not gay? And it just be like, you leading the girls on. Now here I am, sitting here amongst these women. And I mean, they were just, as I was walking through, like, ooh, Miss Thing. I'm like, and it's so crazy because I was like, oh, like, I really want to step my cookies up. I want to get my hair braided. I want to do all this. I want to do all that. But they was like, oh, he is so fine. He is so fine. And even the women I came with, I'm like, what's going on? Am I tripping, bitch? It was like, bitch, he is so fine. I'm like, and it was these women that I kept seeing. I'm like, see, the problem with me though is I know that I'm a gay man, but here's the weird thing about me. So I kept these women that were very beautiful kept flirting with me. Then I thought, this must just be like the biology of the conversation. Cause I'm like, you know what? I think maybe we could have pretty children. But that's just some I don't even know why I would think that. Cause I'm like, what did I even mean, girl? Move along. It's just like shit I be thinking. If I let myself go into it, oh, let me fake flirt with her. Cause if I fake start flirting, as a Scorpio, I'm too intense about everything. So I'm like, if I flirt with her, I can't be fake about it. That means I have to be realistic. And even if it was just temporary, I feel like I would have to temporarily be genuinely attracted to her. Cause I don't believe in like halfway doing things. And I asked my friend, I said, when you see me, you see me as a gay man, right? Like, I'm not like, why are they flirting with me? Like, I'm not against it because they bought me drinks, they got me stuff. I'm like, but they do know I'm gay, right? Like, and then I'm saying that she was like, yes, girl, I don't think they're being for real. I'm like, okay. Cause I don't want to like do too much. I had one neighbor come over here one time and she would like low key flirt with me. But then one time she came here, we was drinking. And we was sitting on the porch and she was telling me about her woes and whatever, what have you. And honey, she was sitting there. Next thing I know, she's rubbing up my thigh. Her one finger was touching my ball, bitch. I know what I felt. I'm like, bitch. Okay. Honey, girl. So anyway, then I saw the one girl. I'm like, she gave me her number. I need to. She was like, text me. I was like, we need to hang out for real because her uncle is the owner of that bar. I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna come through and perform or some shit. Which honestly, now that I'm back in, once I saw her, I was like, this thing. And you know what? I should have made sure that I had her number. Mm. Girl, you said your cookies are already up. What's that mean? People are upset when you show them real. Hold on. Let me. Have I hit any comments? Mm-hmm. Hola. So yeah, I got a lot of work done today. Packed up a lot of boxes, ran a lot of boxes to storage, cleaned up, did some laundry. Thursday, a new tenant moves in. There's a young lady who wants to move in. The only thing we have to figure is she has a King Corso. Is that what you call that? Big ass dog. And I don't have a problem with a big dog. My only concern is how will the big dog be with my babies? In particular, the cat. So I was at my neighbor's house, one of my neighbors, and I have a few things I want to talk to y'all about now that I'm thinking about it. But I was at my neighbor's house. Oh shit! I need to call her. She called me. I need to call her back. But then I was talking to a neighbor, and whatever it was, I would love. I would love to collaborate with you on my channel. Perhaps if you got something that makes sense, why not? Oop, blood. What? What are you talking about, blood? Did I miss something? Did the CNA judge come through? I hate that they gave you the runaround. Girl, you asking too many questions that are you doing too much. I love you down, but you doing too much. What are you talking? It's like you came in here with like 6 different questions. All like what? Blood. What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. What did you say? Ooh, blood. Like maybe I said something about that. I don't even know what I said, but somehow it's feeling like I don't know that I said that because now I'm looking at this other shit. This is shit that you're saying. And then you're saying your cookies are already up. What are you talking about? This sometimes y'all get too goofy. Where it's like, stop trying to be so cute that you go to a point of unrecognition, bitch. I don't even know what you're saying no more. Cause you think you trying to build on top of what we already started, or I don't know. It'd be like, oh, sweetheart, oh, sweet sugar down to the confection. Like, the fuck are you talking about? You took it too far. Everything don't need to be like a reinvention, because then sometimes you remix it to the point to where no one can recognize what the fuck you even going for. Because I genuinely don't. The only thing maybe I can probably talk about, did the CNA come through? But then, from what I'm understanding, I was responding to things you were saying, child. I don't remember any of that no more. Because I'm telling you right now, I don't remember. But I can tell you this. This, what you saying, CNA, you saying, I hate that they gave you the runaround. So that shows me you talking about this job that in Alpharetta. Girl, I can't with this. Because what are you talking about run around? This new job is new, so there is no run around. From the job fair? Or are you talking about, like, what are you talking about, girl? Whoever's talking about blood isn't showing for me. So there must be a troll. I block. Girl, that's Miss Peppermint over here talking about blood, bitch. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm like, what? Girl, you over here just saying shit, bitch. That's what I'm saying. But let me show you something. Where's my girl? Where is my phone? Girl, let me tell you something. Oh, she gave me a plate of food. Hold on. Because at the club, they have food. Hold on. Oh, now you want to come upstairs, girl? I'm fucking with shit. I don't care. Bitch, but I gotta be careful because I've been eating way too much food. Um, I had a good time today. Got a lot done. I'm glad she invited me out. She said, just move. From child, I was responding to things you were saying, but I was also asking a question. Okay. Here, come here. Here they come. Here. Careful. Debbie. So, there's so much on the side. But in my mind, I'm thinking, what's appropriate? I'm not that bitch to be like, I mean, I would have to be like black. And if I was blackout drunk, would I be conscious enough to like know what the fuck to sign to come online? First of all, I'm not a blackout drunk type of girl. But I'm trying to remember. Those women really were beautiful though. Sometimes I be thinking, if I really could be like, oh, I'm a straight man, I would already be settled in life. If that was a real thing, where it's like, oh, you can just decide and flip back and forth and blah blah blah. But it would be important for me for my partner to be happy too. And I'm like, if I'm actually gay, how happy would she really be with me? Because then she gonna be feeling some kind of way, and I'll be there. I'm not even mad. But is this what I want to sign up for? Mm. Now, when I was younger, it was realistic for me. I really did have crushes on girls. Like, oh my god, I want to be with her. But after a while of different girls being like, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'm just saying what I think. You know? Mm. I need to stop eating so much. For real. Full moon tomorrow. Wait, what? You know, I stay in the lab, so sometimes it's giving me Mama from Holiday Heart. Who's giving you Mama from Holiday Heart? You're giving that because you're in the lab? Girl, what? Where's the nothing? But what I was gonna say is, It was just like a chill. There was this one guy who was asking me, "Are you good on your weed?" I was like, right now I am. Mainly because, bitch, I don't have money to be spending on that. And while I still have some weed, it would have been different if he would have caught me. I should have asked him what his grams were going for. Okay. Now let me tell y'all something that I do want to talk about. I feel like there's so many things I want to talk about. I feel like I kind of dropped off three. Fine. Bitch, I was going through the YouTube shorts and every so often they'll recommend you to a live, right? Here. There was this one guy, I guess he was gay. I don't fucking know what he was, but he gave me gay. Cool. He's sitting up here. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Hold on. Now watch this. He's sitting up there with this from here to like maybe like all right here, right? He had a bridge. What was he doing? Pretend this French fry is my bridge, my fake teeth, right? Here he is on live doing this. Oop. Just in his mouth, clicking around these dentures, bitch. If I could find my phone, I could tell you, I'm sure he had like 4,000 views, bitch. Or 4,000 people were sitting up there watching him do this. I'm like, this shit is gross. Y'all hoes don't want to see nobody on TV unless they are willing to humiliate themselves and look crazy. This shit is embarrassing. I would never do that. They put me onto Miss Netta live the other day. I was like, what is this? Apollo get away from not Apollo Housewives. But you know what? At least Miss Netta coming on here making some pork chops, some box mashed potatoes, and some canned collard greens. She at least is doing something. This bitch that didn't have no teeth in her head, spinning them teeth inside of her mouth was just absurd. It's like you have nothing else to show. So it's giving humiliation. He literally had them, and I have a pic. I took a screenshot of it, but I don't know my phone. On my phone, I took a screenshot. And there he is. I'm like, you are a nasty bitch. You gonna let these bitches get all up into your mouth and see your gums with no teeth on them? YouTube generated over 60 billion in total revenue last year. So sick of them shafting genuine artists. Yeah, for sure. I've seen people doing the most dumb or boring stuff. I'm telling you. Girl, it's just all kinds of shit. I can go on and on and on, but if you do, then they make it seem like I'm like, bitch, ain't nobody bitter. I'm just telling you a fact of life. This shit is stupid. And guess what? It's not me being older that's making me think that. When I was in my teens, bitch, and when I was in my early 20s, bitch, I had the same mindset. Even from my peers that were my same age, teenagers, I'm like, you bitches are corny. I thought that about them. So it's not like, oh, when I was younger, I thought it was cool. And now I had all my fun. And now that I'm older, I feel different about it. No, I always felt this way. You bitches are fucking stupid. You're corny as hell. You're a bunch of darn followers, bitch. You hoes can't even think for yourself. That's what kills me about it. I'm saying, I have too many examples and it's not even worth it. But I could. Last night, I was watching the Monique interview with Don Lemon, and I was just laughing to myself. I'm like, Allah, this is a big old joke, isn't it? She's a clown. She is an authentic, genuine clown of the century, bitch. Miss Monique. I can't get over this. And watching her and Don Lemon shows me everything I said about her is right. I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, I'm the only, it just seemed like, what the fuck are y'all seeing? I'm talking about the public. Like, yes, they're doing it to Monique. They're just not being fair with her. And it's just like, y'all are delusional. But those same people who really are delusional will look at me and say, I'm crazy, I'm delusional. It's the most crazy experience to endure. How am I the crazy one? Y'all are the ones wanting to support this bitch who is right on tape, flopping like a chancleta. This bitch said first she was not blackballed, that she herself was turning down the work. But now she want to flip it on Club Shay Shay and say, Shay, Miss Perry and Mr. Winfrey collectively have cost my family tens of millions of dollars. You don't see the scam building up? That's why she needed to record them on that phone call to try to incriminate Tyler Perry. But how I know it didn't get no legs is they weren't able to use that as a means to take him to court. Because I'm sure a bitch with brains who's not thinking about what these niggas on the street are thinking probably heard that phone call and said, it's giving coercion. You tried to force him into a response. But not only that, he never said that this is what he did to you, bitch. What it was is, like I said from the onset, bitch, when that phone call first came out, bitch, that's what I love about bitches like me. When you hear a phone call from me, you're gonna hear what I explained to you, right? The words may be slightly different, but you're gonna hear what I told you, right? Isn't it funny how Monique, she's such a joke to me. She'll sit up somewhere, hello community. My she'll sit up someplace. My dear babies from the block. I am auntie. Auntie since what? The Parkers? She's just taking all this shit too far. I'm like, you're not really my auntie. And you definitely couldn't be my auntie because you're too fake, bitch. I'm tired of these fake ass bitches. I just can't take it no more. Bro, I be so much like, what world am I on? It can't be real. This can't be true. Y'all hoes are dumb as hell. There's no way this is realistic. I'm over it. Like, y'all lying. Whatever. You ever get to that point where you start feeling like that? It hits a level of stupidity that is so the depth. It's so unbelievable. You be like, no. You're sitting here watching. Everything is happening. You're seeing it on the TV. You're seeing it. And you're saying, no. No. Because the level of stupidity that would have had to have been reached for you to drop this nuclear bomb over top of Japan. I'm just making some shit up. It's just where we've gone too far and it's over. Japan don't exist no more. It's over. Not because it's Japan, but just because if anything, bitch, you hoes are taking shit too fucking far. Here she goes. Good morning, my baby, my love, to the community at large. This phone call that's coming out, I want you to listen closely because what you're gonna hear. Because you can't even take this bitch right. You can't even take her serious. It'd be so theatrical. I'm saying if you would have acted this good in the movies you was in, bitch, them checks would have got bigger quicker. But you was too busy wanting to be too much through that husband of yours who had a goal of destroying your career, but you're just too dumb to understand it. But it don't matter because you will go down in history known as a bitch that career got destroyed because of her husband. You don't have to want to see it, but you're not going to be in control of how the story is told because you're delusional. Now, see, she really is delusional. Even when I was watching her on Don Lemon, it was the way she was looking with them glasses, and I'm like, she was sitting up there like, Oprah did say that. Look into it. Is she serial? And then she be looking all cockeyed. Look into it, Don. Don said, Monique, is there any part of this where you could take some accountability? Girl, I almost want to watch this interview. Girl, because I'm just like, ho, I'm sick of Monique. I'm sick of bitches like her. Monique is a turd on a fucking stick, bitch. And it just kills me because I'm like, yo, you know you regret this whole thing. You know it. You're dumb. You're a liar. Because you did it to yourself, Monique. It says Monique breaks her silence. Is this the one? This the one. Look how stupid this bitch is. But no, this one is only 9 minutes, so this can't be the one. Where's the extended? This bitch is just. She's just too much. And on her first interview with Miss Lemon, she said out of her own mouth that she was not blackballed. That's what she said. When Deborah Wilson parodied Oprah on Mad TV, and Oprah's butt was at an ATM, Monique took it. What? I'm sorry, baby. I don't understand what that was about. We moved on from that open letter too quickly. What open letter? Oh, that Whoopi Goldberg, that dumbass letter. Girl, this bitch is beyond stupid. I can't take her. Sister Whoopi. Long time has it been. I wonder somewhere in your heart, are you finally ready to have that conversation? Like, bitch, who? Monique is insufferable. Who do you think the fuck you are, ho? Don't nobody want to keep having conversations with your dumb blockhead ass. Bitch, you are annoying. You get on my nerves and you do too much. Then they'll say, I'm hating on the black woman. No, I'm not hating the black woman. Because Wanda deserved a defense. You bitches didn't want to defend Wanda. That was the case where she's what Monique was trying to be. But you didn't do it. You didn't see it for Wanda. She didn't fit the bill, right? Monique? No, Monique is fake. And I don't care. I can see the difference, bitch. Monique is fucking fake, ho. It's just people don't want to believe it. I'm like, girl, what? Girl, who is this bitch for me to be like, oh, girl, please stop your shit. You said she listened to her black king, girl, who raised her. Girl, that's that dumb shit. Girl, let's get into this. I may skip around.
What was her responsibility in all of this? She answers that.
She don't
and
think
more.
she had no
Here are
responsibility.
Monique
That shows you
and her husband, Sydney.
this bitch.
Hi, Monique. Hi, Sydney.
Hey, Don Lemon.
How you doing?
Now look,
I'm so
pause. Let's pause right here so we can start from the top. She looked good, right? Look at that poster in the background. It's this husband I can't take. But the point is, she looked good, right? But when she starts talking, you start to hear, oh, this bitch is having mental issues, bitch. I'm going to point out every problem with this bitch.
happy that you guys are here. So, Monique, you know we have this relationship. I like to be real. You like to be real. Sydney as well. So let's go back.
Sydney.
The last time I spoke to you on television, I think it was circa 2015. It was on my other show. And I know when I spoke to you personally, you said there were some things that you weren't happy about in that interview or what have you. And I don't want to leave people unhappy. You never told me about it. So we'll run the clip and then let's have a real talk here.
So that's what this movie says. And not only is it a movie, it's a movement for situations that's happening right now when you have people that's saying, we just want to be treated fairly. We just want to be treated as equal.
And we have to go, Monique. What weren't you happy about, Miss Monique?
You know, Don, remember when you came on the Monique show?
Yes, ma'am.
See, you already know she about to give you some bullshit. She can't just tell you straight out. She got to tell you some bullshit first. I mean, I'm not going to say you can't say that, but this hoe ain't talking about nothing. This bitch is just saying words. She's talking about something. Remember when you came to the Monique show? Bitch, what that got to do with the price of beans in China, ho? You over here mentioning stupid shit. Ho, I was running a show on CNN. Bitch, it was a 7-minute segment, bitch. You want to sit up here and give a 2-hour sonnet. This bitch went and sit up here and give, you get what I'm saying? And she's too much. So she feels he was rude because when the producer told him, we're going to commercial, wrap it up, he did his job. Now it's, you are rude to me. This bitch is delusional.
And you said, this is a safe place for me to tell the world who I am. I didn't feel like I was in a safe place when I was talking to you that night.
Why didn't you feel you were in a safe place? Why? Why? Ho, maybe I'm wrong. Somebody can, I don't want to say this like I'm right, so because I could be wrong. But wasn't her show pre-recorded? Which means you get more freedom, bitch, because you can edit your show. Don Lemon show was live. Like, do you not know TV or do you? Bitch, you act like a fucking novice, ho. Bitch, do you understand what we're talking about right now? She over here talking about she didn't feel safe on his show, bitch. Like she 3 years old and need to be walked through this. This is a 58-year-old woman over here talking about, I didn't feel safe. Girl, please. She wanted bitch into her ass and into her pussy, bitch, to explain to her the color, the smell, and the size to prove your loyalty. That's the only way Monique will believe you. You have to know her taste through and through. I can't take this bitch no more. She got on my fucking nerve. Because it's just like, this interview was, towards the end, Don Lemon be shady low-key. Sometimes I don't like him either, though, but I like him more than I like Monique. And then also, he had me cracking up because he was like, damn, Monique, how many phone calls I gotta make? You got problems with every person in Hollywood, bitch. Then her phone started ringing. He said, who is that, Oprah? She can't take it, bitch. It's like he ate you up because you didn't give honey bun and you thought that you were giving, like, in her mind, it's so funny how she really thinks. But you want to know what? Let me not say what she thinks. I will say a good majority of people do agree with her. They really do feel she was the one who got done the raw deal. So somebody agrees with her. But in my opinion, it's not about what we want. Just let's look at the facts of the case. Never mind our opinions, because I have my opinion of it, but also the shit that I'm saying is based off the shit this lady said. That's why I'll be playing these clips, because I'm like, this bitch is a liar. You see how she do? You see how she said, 1 minute this lady said she was not blackballed. That's what she said. That's on tape. We played that clip, have we not? She said right on tape, on Don Lemon, no less, on CNN. She said, Don Lemon, I'm not blackballed. The offers, my phone is ringing and the offers are coming. But the price point, the reason you're not seeing Monique on TV is because they're not paying me enough money. That's her own personal decision that she made. Nobody told her not to take those jobs. Why is she now thinking, because her dumb ass, first of all, you did Precious, your biggest film to date, for $50,000, bitch. But when somebody want to offer you 150, that's too little, bitch. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying she should have only got 150. I'm saying stop. You got to grow in a way that makes sense. Everybody loved Monique. That's what I remember. I remember everybody loved Monique. From the Parkers, from Def Comedy Jam. By the time she got to Precious, it was like everybody was rooting for her. So even though I think it would have helped her career, she talking about slave labor. That's the type of shit I don't like. It's an exaggeration. What part of this is slave labor, bitch? You're an actress. Get over yourself, bitch. She talking about, oh, they want to fly me and my family out to France so that I can get dressed up in beautiful hair and makeup and promote a film that I'm in. That if I do a good job promoting is only going to help my own fucking career, bitch. She making it like it's her working at Walmart, where it's like, okay, no matter how hard she worked, it's not really going to do nothing for her. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Monique, you are the brand. So if when you go out there and it's Monique, 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 and everybody's taking your picture, you're looking beautiful. How are you going to compare that to slavery, bitch? Even, never mind slavery, just the average everyday working man and woman, bitch. The audacity of this bitch to try to compare herself to a bitch that can never hardly see their kids because they're working 2 and 3 jobs just to try to keep their fucking lights on. But in her mind, that is the same thing. And it's really actually not. And if her husband would have been halfway smart, then he would have been able to understand, you know, we lost the bag with Precious. Because if we would have been thinking straight, we could have negotiated this better. But no, ain't no point in crying over spilled milk. Now Monique is the talk of the town. Everybody want a piece of Monique. The thing to do, instead of that ego tripping what you did, which got you fucked up in the game. Because Monique was going to win the award no matter what. Because Monique, it's just certain things become a cultural moment where it's just a steamroll. You can't beat it. Like, so she was gonna win. Her going to Cannes just would have only advanced her career and would have shown her to be a person who have the class and the grace. She want to jump on Halle Berry talking about, and that's what I'm saying. They can never make a point without throwing any of all Black Hollywood down underneath the bus. Why do you want to bring Halle Berry into this bitch? She want to say, oh, I'm not Halle Berry. When Halle Berry was up for her Oscar, she want to make breakfast for the for the committee and serve pancakes and eggs. Like, she was trying to read Halle Berry down, but guess what, bitch? Halle Berry got her Oscar and she kept the career, bitch. And I don't hear all these rumors about Halle Berry, bitch. Yeah, Halle can't keep a man, whatever, bitch. But we don't really know the specifics on why she can't keep a man. And if she wanted to keep these motherfucking men, bitch, perhaps, maybe just perhaps, these niggas were bums from the fucking beginning, bitch. But what it was giving is Halle Berry is so beautiful, hardly nobody approaches her because they are afraid. They're probably thinking she already got a nigga. Somebody's probably gonna beat me up over her. Like, people will stay away from her. So for the random niggas that will have the courage to actually speak to her, she want to run off and get married. And that's fine because I understand where she's coming from. But at the end of the day, bitch, she probably woke up and came into her senses and realized, bitch, girl, I don't want to be with this. What was I thinking? Like, but she's a human being, so she wanted to be loved. She wanted to have a place and to belong. That's kind of just a human nature thing. I understand it. Some bitches have a stronger proclivity to drawn into that. Listen, it will be great, but no, I'm not interested in no nigga coming into my life to fuck me up, bitch. Sorry, Halle. But my point is, she want to talk about Halle. How, please? You want to talk about Miss Halle Berry, bitch, but you're the one, and then she be quick to talk about karma. And I'm like, so who's gonna tell Miss Raggedy Monique? Ho, if you want to talk about karma, bitch, what's happening with you? Because just because something seems negative, don't mean it's karma. It could be karma. You're right. Could be. Or sometimes Allah will make things to happen to shift things so that the storyline can go forward. It may look negative to you, but really in the bigger picture, it's a positive thing. You just don't really know. But Monique, oh, Steve Harvey. I'm just like, can't you see the problem with this bitch? Oh, Miss Lemon, I didn't feel safe on your show. Girl, you didn't feel safe. How come? You just wanted to say that.
I felt like I was talking to a journalist.
You were talking to a journalist. We're back to that. Tyler Purr. I don't want to talk to Tyler Purr. I want to talk to Miss Medea because she's a real bitch. That's what shows you she's in delusions. So let's just say, okay, fine. You want to talk to Medea? Fine. Hey, hello. However this bitch be talking. Hey, girl, it's me, Medea. I'm here now. Hey, Medea, girl, use the real one. I sure live. Okay, Medea, girl, we need to work out this money. Okay, what we need to do with it? Okay, I need A, B, and C. We're going to give it to you, honey. We going to give it to you. That's what Medea said. Are you not getting where I'm going with this? Medea not a real person. She can't make no deal. So, fine. Now Monique is mad because the deal didn't go through because she made it to a fictional character. Bitch, you're dumb. You're delusional. You want to sit here and talk to a bitch that's not real. I want to talk to Miss Doubtfire. Do you hear me? I want to talk to Miss Doubtfire. I don't want Robin. Can't speak to her right now because she don't know what's going to put me with Miss Doubtfire. Okay, so whatever she's going to say to you will not be realistic. Or even if it sounded realistic, you can't hold her to it because that's a bitch that don't even exist. You're the crazy one. How dare you? She come talk about something. I don't want to talk to Tyler Perry, the billionaire. Well, then I guess we got to get off the phone because I am Tyler Perry, the billionaire. Whether do you understand how you sound? Oh, God. People are dumb as hell. I don't know what's going on. Is it in the water? Something's happening. Ain't no flipping way. She over here talking about something. What did he say? It was unbelievable. What'd she say? I don't want to talk to Tyler. He's too much. Bring for me Medea. She's the real bitch. A character that is literally made up from scratch. You talking about she's the real one. That's why, okay, Moni, you are a chitlin circuit. Do you know that? What it was is your fame grew quicker than your bandwidth. Like, you stayed in the hood rat lane, you got locked in. And as you continue to grow, you didn't know how to turn to Diane Carroll, bitch. You love talking about these bitches. Eartha Kitt. Honey, you didn't know how to purr, honey, and pussy wine like Eartha, bitch. Because even Eartha got back in there, ho. You want to talk about Eartha also much and also bad. But bitch, Eartha got back in there, ho. Bitch, Eartha ended up getting back in rotation. Miss Monique. Now you want to throw Kevin Hart under the bus. Girl, I'm like, this bitch. Look at how crazy she be looking in her eyes, though, bitch. I'm like, if I freeze it, no matter what, she looks crazy to me. She's like, darn. I'm like, why do you look so crazy, ho?
And I just need to get the information. But I didn't feel the safety. I didn't feel the friendship.
She wants you to eat her pussy is why, Miss Lemonade. Where's my vape, honey? She wanted you to eat her pussy. And because you didn't want to eat her pussy, bitch, is why she said, honey, she didn't feel safe. I don't feel safe with a bitch that don't want to suck my booty hole first. It's not my fault. Monique started it. She said, "Eat my pussy." Can you imagine? Shit is hilarious to me. Hey, Debbie. Girl, now let me show y'all that shit. Hold on. I found my phone. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Look at this shit real quick. Now, what are you telling me, huh? Hold on. Girl, what are you saying to me, ho? Hold on. Look at this shit. Look at this. 3,600 people watching this shit. This bitch juggle her dentures in her mouth. This shit is stupid to me. I'm like, y'all doing it on purpose now. You're doing it on purpose. You have to.
Bestowed on you when you came on the Monique show. And that was really special for me. And it was
The
important
Monique
for me
show.
that you felt like, you know what, I can go here because I'm safe. When you and I talked, I didn't feel like my brother was protecting me. I felt like my brother was being a journalist. And okay, Monique, let's move.
I didn't feel like my brother was protecting me. I felt that my brother was being a journalist. But the thing is, bitch, your brother, he's a journalist. You're a dumbass bitch. In a cute wig. I mean, let me see what it's giving.
Go. And
Look good,
I'm
but-
glad that you and Sydney did have a conversation.
I'm glad that you and Sydney did have a conversation. Why do I need to talk to this nigga? I'm glad that you and Sydney had a conversation. Why do I gotta, before you can speak to Miss Monique, you gotta speak to the squid. Don, we felt like it was treating us like a journalist. We felt like we was just a story. Don, Lord help us, Jesus. Help us in the name and in the blood of the cross. We felt overlooked and overbooked. No coin, tenderloin. Oh my gosh. Can't believe it. Won't believe it. Refuse. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. But the thing is, Monique, you're going to have to believe it. You don't have to want to, but you're going to have to. Your delusions will be the end of you. Monique, you really over here thinking that you're about to get this conversation from Miss Tyler Perry. I hope she never gets there. I'm going to just be realistic. I don't like manipulative people. That's a thing for me. It's a few things. I don't like a lying ass bitch. I don't like a manipulative ass bitch. I don't like people who take advantage of kind people. I don't fuck with that. And I know it. I smell it. It's just like, ugh. I smell the iron in the water through the blood. It's that nickel, bitch. I smell it. I can I hate that taste. Get away from it. I can taste it in the water. That nickel taste. Yeah. I know you very well. Meat fluff. When we were at the bar today, this guy gave me his card. He talking about some. I'm like, oh, so you trying to say my hair is fucked up? because he was like, "Oh, do you have a barber?" He was like, "Cause all this other shit," and I'm like, mm. So basically, what you're saying is my hair is fucked up, and he wouldn't be wrong, because honestly, I haven't been able to do, but Allah is good. I always say to myself, like, I mean, Allah's been good to me. I don't really want to complain. I don't have no complaints, not for real. When I can get my hair did, is when I'll get my hair did. And honestly, I'm just at a place in my life, bro, where it's just like, it's a material thing. It will be fun. I'll be appreciative. It'll be really cool. But honestly, like, for example, tonight, people are just like, like, oh my God, you look so good and all this other shit. I'm like, and in my mind, I'm like, but I appreciate it though. I do. Even if I'm not where I'd like to be, I still appreciate that. But yeah, he was like, da da da, and he was like, yeah, braids and all this. I'm like, oh, that's what I needed, some braids. But I didn't want to tell him my reason why, because he didn't need to know that. Can you just give me some Queen Latifah cornrows? I'm not gonna tell him so I can throw a wig on, but that will be the reason. I just want to have fun. I want to do what I want to do, which honestly, and what I want to do is harmless. If anything, it's beneficial. If I'm allowed to really carry the way I need to carry. But this little hat right here, am I wearing it backwards? Oh, bro, this lady, but that's because she liked me. Because I had gone to this bar before, but I haven't been back in a while because life, me trying to pull all this shit together. I saw you with your hat, and I was wondering if it was you. When she saw me last, did I have my locks? I think maybe. So I'm like, do you remember me? I looked a little bit different, probably. She was like, of course I remember you. But I'm like, what was different about me today? Because it was definitely way more women. I didn't feel like the women in my own group were flirting with me. Because at one point, she had made my drink, and I said, may I have a vodka Sprite? Okay. Girl, she gave me, it was all vodka and maybe a spritz of Sprite. Then I was getting shots. People were getting me shots. A part of me was like, but I'm glad I didn't do that, girl. That was just the alcohol talking. I was like, oh, I want to walk home. By now, I'd be pretty much pulling up to the door, but it would be dark. And I'm like, do I really want to be walking around drunk? Because a part of me felt like I kind of did, like just out in the fresh air and just be like, but I know we live in a crazy world. I get all that. Anyway, I was going somewhere. Those drinks were very strong. Then there was this lady outside. I'm like, oh, you're so beautiful. And she was, the older lady. And she had her toes painted pink. I'm like, oh, I love that color on your feet. Oh, do you want me to get you a beer? Well, I don't even really drink beer. I sipped on it. And then a, a woman that came with us, I'm like, do you like this? You drink beer, right? She drunk it, but I don't like turning down gifts. Because I know she was like, she wanted to do that. So I was like, okay. Oh, shit. Let me see something. They got prices on the back. Normal haircut, beard trim, regular, skin fade, 1 grade. See, this is all haircuts. Call for appointments. And this is the master barber. Okay. Mm. I got a lot done, man. Ran to the storage unit. Followed up on some jobs. The thing with me is I've been here long enough. Like I've been doing this long enough to know it's like shit. I know how it's looking. See, y'all don't know. I'm not giving y'all all the details. I'm just talking out loud. And I'm thinking this shit is lining up in a certain way that I want it to. But until it's lined up, I don't really want to. Oh, that's what it is. What time is it? Is it too late? It might be. I hope it's not. What? I'm gonna find her because I got her number from the bar. But she called me, my sister, the one I reconnected with. She called me on my way. Hold on. She'd be like, "You calling me back mad late? They probably in bed, and if they are, that's fine. Cause this is late. Yeah, I'm gonna let her go to sleep. I'm gonna let her stay asleep. But I want her to see that I did call her back. It was a good night. It really was a good night. It was simple. I like partying closer to home. But they be wanting to go to these cute and I'm not even mad at that to be real. I'm not let me not say it like it's negative because it isn't. But they be wanting to go to like cute, extravagant places. But I'm like, we could do that too. I like that too. But we can go to the neighborhood, cute little pop in, pop out. That's what I was gonna say. So my friend who I recently reconnected with and my neighbor, they both have this thing about, oh, I don't hate anything. And I'm like, I get that. I see what you're saying. But I'm in my mind, if that's how you feel, I totally respect that. But for me, I do hate. There are things that I hate. What's wrong with that? And do I need to be corrected about how I feel? My feeling is if it's good enough for God, why is it not good enough for me? If we were made in God's image, and if God, for example, can hate a prideful look, if it's, you get what I'm saying? Like confirmation, like what are we talking about? So why is it wrong for me to have the same feeling that God could feel? Now, it's the difference between hating something and being hateful. You are a hateful person. You're just negative. You hate everything. Hate is strong, so it is to be used. It's like anything. Like you got to know when to fucking use it. Like a song, everything don't need to be a run. Everything don't need to be a high note. Everything don't need to be it's balance. I don't know. You just know when you're fucking hearing it. But with this hate thing, I feel like it's there for a reason. And like I told my neighbor, I said, you know what? Let me tell you something. To me, this whole fake thing about, oh, no hate, that is a fake thing to keep us submissive. I'm not trying to be an extremist. I'm just really sharing with you something that I really believe. Oh, turn the other cheek and all this fake shit. Okay. The reason why these girls keep winning is because they're doing what we won't do, which is when the time calls for it, you need to know how to channel rage, hate, warrior, fight. Like, they know how to do that. Problem with us is we have a lot of conversation, and then when the time comes for us to channel in like warrior mode, which sometimes that requires a little bit of hate to really fuel it up how it need to be fueled, so you can get the victory over these bitches that are over here doing the absolute bitch. But they know how to do it. You know why? Because their thing is they hate us, or at least back then. Who knows how these bitches? I'm just saying, generally speaking. I'm not saying all of them, of course not. But I'm saying for the ones that did, their thing was we hate these Negroes. Period. We definitely don't want them around us if they're not picking cotton and cooking fried chicken, and we definitely don't want them around our kids, or like unless they're changing Pampers, or but they can't be commingling and becoming dating and all this other shit because we don't like them like that. In fact, we really have a disdain for these bitches. They're not even human. Savages, savages, barely even human. Isn't that what they said on Pocahontas? So we were the savages. Even though really they were the savage, but that's just how the gaslighting works. We're doing it to you, but really you did it to us. You know, bop, they whop you upside the head and it's like, see what you made me do. So you're speaking to me in English. I never even heard a bitch speak English until you. And because I couldn't understand you and you hit me in my head, I made you do that to me, bitch, instead of you just having patience. It's just stupidity. So I'm like, And like I told my neighbor, I said, and realistically speaking, if we would have fought these bitches sooner, we would have probably been everybody would have been out of enslavement sooner. But everybody wants to, we shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. I don't believe it's just too much for me. Let me fix it. We will overcome. But the overcoming is not going to come with, can you sign your name on a piece of paper so we can show these bitches that we have 800,000 signatures? Why? So they can take it and put it in a paper shredder? You girls make me laugh. And let me tell you, when I was at the job fair, at the end, when I was leaving,
don't forget to take out the trash.
It was an old black lady, and she was out there. Oh, come on down. Come here, sweetheart. Come on and sign your name up to vote. And listen, y'all know me. I was like, I don't want to discourage you from what you're doing. I don't believe in none of this. So I'm not going to be signing that. Oh, but let me just, I'm not, because I can tell you now, I'm not going to participate. I don't believe in any of this shit. I really don't. On either side. All this shit is a game. That's the way I feel about it. And I'm old enough and I've been watching long enough to understand. And I've come to a point now. If ever you truly wanted to fix what you claim that is broken for any area in life, if that was really what you wanted to do, we've done more complex things. And if we can figure out how to fly a plane and all the different things that we came to understand, you can figure out how everybody can eat, how we can set up a system where shit just works in a way that is more effective. It don't have to be the way that it is, but that's how you want it. And it's positioned properly so that the mass majority of people are constantly trying to figure out, how am I going to feed myself? You can't think of anything else other than survival as they would like it. So there's no time for you to think about a dream. You'll think about your dream when you're sleeping inside your dream, bitch. Then you can think about it. And even then, bitch, it'll be more like a nightmare, girl, because you'll be inside your dream and your dreams will be haunting you because inside your spirit, you're feeling like, I'm never going to get a chance to do any of this shit. So when you see it in your dream, it's like it's teasing you of what you really should be doing, but it don't even make a difference. What I'm saying is, I'm like, it's all a fucking game for these bitches. I won't be voting. When I can see something is really different, but it's not like that. It's not like that. So I don't know where I'm supposed to be with this, but what I do know is I'm done with this part of the conversation. Fine, let these people have their way with it. If that's what they want to do, fine, whatever. However it turns out, it turns out. But I'm done with it because I don't believe in it at all. I have zero faith in these motherfuckers because it's unbelievable to me. It's fake. If you wanted to fix it, it would be fixed. I don't care what the problem is. If that it isn't fixed shows me you're not honest with your intention. Whatever it is that you're saying was not true, and I don't care what you say. There is never a time, in particular, where there are real issues. We're talking about famine and war and people's lives. We're talking about real serious, heavy things. And you're telling me, oh, we don't know. 5 years it might take, 10 years it might take. It might, no, that's all bullshit. That's what they're saying. Why? Why 10 years? Why does that, why? Whatever. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to do what I'm here to do as best I can. I have zero faith in these motherfuckers. I won't be participating. It's a joke to me. Okay? I have no interest in these motherfuckers. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I mean that. You're never gonna see me in another line to vote ever again in life. Because once I see that one, I don't matter. I don't care. Oh, you're just throwing away my vote. If I sat there for 2 hours, all I did was threw away my time. Because that vote don't mean shit. And all of these bitches are a part of the same fucking machine, bitch. So who gives a fuck? You made it seem like if you voted Republican or Democrat, it was gonna make a difference, and it don't. And I don't care what you think. If you don't think that's the case, you don't think that's the case. But from what I can see, that's the case. They're all friends underneath it all, like Gwen Stefani, bitch. And it's giving wrestling through and through. Heel versus face, bitch. These hoes are all friends. It's for your entertainment value to make you think we have a chance of changing this shit. Let's put our person in the ring and see what happens. You don't have a person in the ring. How you would know if you had a person, things would be changing. Things would look different. But if it's the same or worse, then you did not get somebody from your side. You got somebody who just perpetrated. I'm sorry. But I understand why you did it because it's like, that's what I was explaining to her. She was like, Trump. I'm like, but the reason why these girls went for Trump is because in their minds, they felt like anything is better than going with the politician for a fact that we know is going to lie. He might lie, but they rather go that way because the distrust was so deep. Anything was better than doing what they had been doing. And you want to gaslight the public for that. Even if in the big picture it was a quote unquote wrong decision, the blame is not on the public. You browbeat people across the board. It's like fatigue in every department. When Trump was in there for the first time, don't take the medication. Now he's out. Now you want to force us to take the same medication you just sat up there demonizing. I remember. Then it's like everything that's happening. You put it to where that was obviously going to be the case.
Take out the trash.
That was obviously going to be the case. When all you do is talk about this nigga 24/7. You don't give nobody else a chance to hear what they got to say. You did it on purpose. It's all a game to you bitches. It's all a game. So, no, I'm not interested. I'm not watching no more debates. I don't care what you guys have to say no more. It's all fake. The one senator that I may give a chance to is the one that actually got involved. What am I hearing? Must be on the phone or something. I feel like I'm hearing voices. Like, I feel like I'm hearing his voice, but another voice. I'm like, but it don't even matter, honestly. So, yeah, it was a good time. And I'm glad that I went out because I'm like, today
Front
It
door.
was like I got a lot done. Oh, that's what I was hearing. So it was
Don't
another
forget
voice
to
out
take
there.
out the trash.
Child, I knew I was. Didn't I tell y'all? I knew I was hearing two voices. I'm like, maybe I'm tripping, and it really didn't matter. But I'm like, is he on the phone? Because I feel like I heard a voice. But regardless, my thing is, it's like I'm working. I'm doing my very best. Then when I go out, I want to have a good time. I I like going to places like this because it's inexpensive, especially during the happy hour when we went. The only thing is, sometimes I feel like I'm gonna get my money right, so that way it's like, because I honestly I could have stayed out longer. I was having a good time. I could have stayed out longer. Let's get back to this bowling ball, pinhead, bowling ball and pinhead, bitch.
Say, hey, this is how she was feeling. And I appreciate you saying that's not what I meant. That was not my intention. And that's why we're sitting here today.
Monique, I have to say, I did not realize that. I wish you guys had called me up and told me that. And so, listen, I never meant to make you feel uncomfortable or not that you weren't in a safe space. So I apologize if that happened, because I would never want you to feel that way. I did go back and look at the interview, and I'm so glad that you said, like, I was rushing you along, because I said, my goodness, that is the one thing that I won't miss about cable news. I had, 5 to 7 minutes with Monique, and she's making a good point. And I'm like, okay, because I realize I only have a few minutes with you, and I want to get, to the next point. I don't have to do that now. So we can have
my thing is, Monique knew that. So why is she making it seem like she don't know how TV works? Bitch, you know how TV works. It's a segment. It's live. She's taking shit too personal.
Real talk about that. Real talk right now.
Let's do it.
Okay. So look, back in the day when you were talking about these things, you were saying, look, they wanted me to do this promotion for Precious. They paid me $50,000. I had to feed my family, and they wanted me to go to Cannes and do all these promotions for free. I don't think anybody disagreed with you on that. And I think you are the first person to kind of speak up about this, and now others are speaking up about it now. How do you feel about that?
Well, Don, when 10 years ago? Easily 10 years ago when I started speaking, I think people were still afraid. And I think that people felt like that's not my problem, so I'm not going to get involved, right? And I also think it was the messenger. I don't think I was the right person for our community, for some of us, to say it out loud.
Why do you say that?
So when I see it, well, look at me. And I want to make that make sense. And I'm going to go back a little bit. There was a woman named Claudette Colvin. That woman.
Claudette Colvin. This bitch is always trying to give like a fake ass Black history lesson. Look at me, Don. I'm going to explain that in a little while. Miss Claudette Colvin. I'm like, Monique always dick riding somebody dead or alive, bitch.
She was the first Rosa Parks. She was the first Rosa Parks before Rosa Parks. And she didn't have they didn't think she was the right.
Look how annoyed Monique is that he's telling the story of Claudette Colvin. Because that's her part. Like, let me tell it. I'm the one who tells the story of Claudette. Miss Cloven. I'm the one who tells Miss Cloven's story. She's so annoying. Look at this husband of hers. Look at him. It's giving. I bet you wonder where I've been. He is a goofy motherfucker, I tell you what. I can't, it's just. Monique can't, and look at her still surrounded by her statues. I once was a star, and then I threw my life away for my husband who sabotaged me down for love. For blood. Girl, for blood, honey. These bitches right here. Look at these clowns. I can see clearly now the clown is gone. No circus tent coming up around my way. Elephant tiger now, the zebra's gone. Clown be gone, gone, honk honk away. I said clown gone, yes, gone, honk honk away. Clown be gone, honk honk, honk honk, honk honk honk, 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 honk. Away. Yes, bitch. That's literally how I see.
Person to lead that movement because go explain, please, Monique.
Because she was dark skinned, they said her hair was natural, and she was 15 years old, and she fought those white men. They had to physically remove that young teenage girl off of that bus. Well, she wasn't the right representation because she was a fighter. She was going to fight. So now let's.
Or what if, maybe consider this, Raggedy Monique. Maybe the reason they fought against it is because she was a child. Who, did you say she was pregnant? If that were the case, they didn't want to make her the poster child, putting a child's life in danger, maybe? Rosa was an adult who could agree to that. Miss Clovette Coven, bitch. It's like, how are you getting it, bitch? Are you dumb? Clovette was 10 years old. Why didn't they let her go out there? She's not getting it. They went with, hold on, what microphone am I using? Is it this microphone? Who am I looking at? They went with Rosa Parks when they could have picked 10-year-old Clovette. I mean, maybe she was 16, but she was still a child. Here's Monique trying to infiltrate a storyline in Destiny Swap and try to. Clovette is not asking for you, ho. She don't need you as representative, and neither does Winnie Hammer, bitch, or any of these bitches who you call it for. None of them are like looking at Monique for anything. Who's calling for you? Ida B. Wells, Mary McLeod Bethune? Who's calling? Sojourner Truth? No, I'm being for real. Who's calling? She loved to invoke these people, and it pisses me off so bad. Why? Okay. I'm trying to say this realistically, because I don't like, y'all know me. I'm talking my shit, but it have to actually make sense. Here's me. She loved to bring up Clovette. She want to bring up everybody else, right? What Winnie Hammer and all these girls with a different little girl, they fought the battle. So they took the ass whoopings from me, the little girl. No, Whoopi Goldberg is your contemporary bitch. Like, she is the bitch that came before you, to where you're the little girl to Whoopi Goldberg. You are not the little, you may be the, you're okay. You're the little girl, but you weren't the little girl for Eartha Kitt. That would have been somebody like Patti LaBelle or something. I don't know. Like, you keep bringing up bitches that have nothing to do with you. Clovette Coven, you're calling for bitches that don't. It's just annoying. I don't like it. Why? What about Clovette? And she was a child and she was pregnant. And they probably said her life will be in danger because she's Black and they're going to come after her. Especially if we make her the poster child. Let's march her out front. No. But Monique doesn't get there because she's delusional. And she got the nerve to be sitting up here next to this off the rack head looking like a old nutsack, big and tall, short and small. Giving gay Claus, bitch. Is giving Mr. Gay Santa Claus, bitch. He would be all stylish with his Santa suit. Girl, I don't got time for you, gay sweetheart. You're doing too much now. Throw on your reds. You're doing too much. What happened to the costume? You bitches are just being too casual now these days. Lazy. But Miss Monique is sitting up here with her off the shoulder Donna Karen, New York. Girl, I cannot. She's coming through with the Ashley Stewart, but it don't matter about that because the delusions is what's shutting it down. It's like, Don Lemon, look at me. I'm going to explain it in a moment. Clovette Coven. I'm like, here she goes. This. Why can't she ever just make the case? Make the case. Monique, whatever he's asking her, just answer the fucking question if you can. But she can't. She always got to be like, Eartha Kitt. Okay. Well, Eartha found her way back on stage. Did you? You could have been back on stage though, bitch. But Eartha actually got blackballed in real life. You didn't get blackballed. That's the problem with you. You let that queen sitting off to your left. You let that queen, or off to your right. Honey, you let that queen outbid you, bitch. Down to the poorhouse. You let for her to put for you forth poor negotiations, $50,000 that you keep saying, oh, it was my friend. We was playing, y'all. If y'all was playing and you had so much fun, bitch, drop it. I don't want to keep hearing about this raggedy movie, bitch. You making it seem like we care about this movie that deeply. She was a cultural moment, but realistically, bitch, that movie is toxic. It is just toxic. But you were in there, Miss Monique. You didn't capitalize. Because you let this gay queen, maybe she's not gay. Maybe she's not. But you let this queen, she could be a straight queen. She's just giving me too much sass, is what I'm saying. It's giving too much Shantae. And so I'm like, girl, you honey, mister, you let Miss Shantae talk you out of a check with Tyler Perry, bitch. Because you were so pressed on talking to Mr. Brown and Miss Medea, bitch. You didn't want to talk to Tyler Perry. Remember that? I don't want to talk to Miss Tyler Perry. I to talk to Medea, who's gonna put 2 caps in that ass. Ghetto. How embarrassing for her. Like, you really thought this tape was gonna vindicate you, bitch? Only to a bunch of Thunderbirds, bitch. Because if you listen to that tape, that you're not hearing what she told you. They're trying to set him up, and the proof. The only thing that let me tell you what I always say this. You and us showed me. You knew the phone was recording. He didn't, and he was still a sweetheart to you. He was patient with you, with your dumb raggedy ass, and he didn't even know he was being recorded. So that was just his real personality, which means that you're the difficult one. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do, Monique and Sydney? I'm gonna go and ask my secretary. I'm paraphrasing. I'm gonna go and ask my secretary to look at the money, the precious money, and blah blah blah. Whatever money that has, I'm cutting a check to you. Now I don't want it to be charity. Here she goes. Here she goes, talking her way out of a bag. She loves to talk herself out of a bag. She's did it from the start. She acts like it isn't money that she wants. She's a liar. She's a liar. This bitch. I believe Monique needs a check. $1.2, or I'm suing you. Amy Schumer got 15 mil. You can give me about 2, 3, or $5 million for my special. But when we watched it, it was bullshit. Motherfucker, this and that. Bitch, my grandma's a lesbian. I found out that she was gay one day before she passed away. If I go, no, I gotta stay. My mama is so trifling. She went on Oprah talking shit. My brother is greedy. I know this hood rat was drunk because I know these hoes. Okay, Monique, if you insist. I don't pick fights with nobody. I don't start nothing with nobody, but if you started with me. Okay, I was at Alfred Woodard's house. You starting shit with Alfred Woodard now. What did she do to you? You lie. You trying to suck her into some drama so she could say, yeah, I was there. I saw what Monique said to Oprah. It's like you trying to put her on the spot.
Let's fast forward to Monique. It's this. We keep repeating history. We keep repeating it. And
so now Monique is clothing. Monique. And now she is clothing. Like, she's crazy. She really is. Now she's supposed to be clothing. Girl, please. Now let's fast forward to Monique. Even talking in third person, bitch. There's Clovette and then there's Monique. Let's talk about it. You sure? You sure? I'm Clovette Colvin.
That's why, Dawn, not only are we at the bottom of the totem pole, Black women are under the totem pole.
They wanted to send me to Cannes. They put me under the totem pole, bitch. They wanted to put you on top of the totem pole, bitch. Now you mad because you missed the moment. They wanted you to be in the spotlight. Give me that spotlight. Give me that moonlight. Give me that sunlight. Blame it on the bouquet. Honey, boo. Miss Monique. You're trying to blame it on the boogie, but it's not going to work. Sorry, sweetheart. I've seen this film literally 1,000 times. Happy birthday, 1103. How dash. Excuse me. Is she cereal?
As we stand here right now, and when I hear people saying, Taraji, you did it. Taraji, you I love Taraji P. Henson. That's not on her. But you look at our people and you say,
You want to know the difference between Taraji when they came for her and when she was ready to speak about it? She spoke about it. When you spoke about it on Don Lemon, you said point blank period, you weren't being blackballed. You vasculate, darling. There's the reason why your points didn't stick. Because you said 1 minute you weren't being blackballed, and the reason why you weren't getting any work is because the offers weren't making sense. All of a sudden, it turns into I am being blackballed, and Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey caused me to lose tens of millions. Tens would have to imply at least 20, because 10 million would just be 10 million, darling. Tens of millions would at least be 20. So what she's trying to get is an admission of guilt so that she could take them to trial for defamation and loss of income. You don't think they understand that? I can see it a mile off. You're tired, you're basic, you're tired, late, unaffiliated. You're soliciting and we don't want your effort. You know what I mean? It's enough. You keep trying and it's really actually pathetic. You can move on with this, move along. Run yourself a bath, darling. Relax your nerves. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Whatever you must do, but do something and do something quick. Ooh, child. Girl, I feel as though, I mean, I don't even know when a moment like that would even come up, but if it did, we would see. I can't even imagine. These days. Whose idea was the Monique shrine in the back? Monique and her husband.
hey, wait a minute, y'all.
Wait
What's
a minute,
the difference? This woman's been saying this for over 10 years. And
This woman's been saying it over 10 years. Monique, you really don't see the problem with you, do you? You're not. You are so. That's why it's happening like this for you specifically. You're only caring about money and things that are material. Who gets top billing? You or DL Hughley, bitch. It's like just work and put on a good show, ho. You getting caught up in the wrong shit. But you're not funny. And that's the reason why you had to come out there with all that I'm the queen of comedy. Like, bitch, you over here living in the past. And you want to know something? I watched the Queens of Comedy on YouTube recently. And you were annoying even then. I just was too young to understand it. When Adele was getting her, or the one lady was getting her toes done, look at her ugly toes. Why she want to get her toes done? She don't need her toe. Her feet are ugly. And she does that shit that I don't like. I'm like, and you could tell, I just know shit. I'm like, she didn't like that shit, but they're comedians, so she played it off like, well, y'all have pretty feet and I don't. But in her mind, she's like, you stupid fucking bitch. She probably was getting her in her head. But at that time, Monique was giving, I'm the Parkers. Professor Ogilvy. Bitch, I got some cupcakes on your banister, bitch. She was just doing too much. She was cute, but she was just like, oh, Professor. Would Monique, would Nikki Parker be the quintessential pick me? Professor Professor. This bitch is gross. I mean, she's not gross, but it's just the point that everybody loved her. I can't believe the way she went about things. It's so dumb. We love you, Monique. Come to Cannes so we can bring your influence to France. I'm good, thank you. There's that Baltimore. There's that hood rat shit. You're good, thank you. You was gonna win that Oscar, bitch, but that wasn't the point, honey. You needed to. Okay, whatever. I don't want to play the game, Don. Girl, please. You can play the game. You want to play it with integrity, boo. And you want to play it smartly. Because whether you want to play the game or not, bitch, you're in the game. So it's either you're playing the game or you're getting played, bitch. And you got played like a fiddle. Like a fiddle. Like a fiddle. A fiddle. Like a fiddle. This bitch got played like a fiddle. Your husband thought you were a big, fat black woman that couldn't bring no real money through the box office. So he negotiated for you $50,000 for a paycheck to a film that ended up exploding on the scene. And now you want to be mad about it. For Miss Winfrey. And for Miss Parry, baby, but you need to be looking at that husband. Over here looking like a turtle Susan. What do you call those? Turtle Susans? He over here. Don't he look like a turtle Susan? Girl, please. Are you serious? There is never a time on the face of this earth a turtle Susan can ever speak to me. Ever. Look at her closely. Can I make her bigger? Hold on. This is a turtle Susan, bitch. She got a nerve to wear a pocket square. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess. I suppose, bitch. But I just want you to see a prime example of a turtle Susan. Y'all heard about that, right? Her husband, that's what he is. And what is she? I feel so bad for this lady. Look at her with her glasses on, trying to be. I'm sophisticated black woman. Stop trying to be lined up with the sophisticated black woman because that's not what you're giving. You are not giving legendary. You keep trying to emerge yourself with these like black women that you have nothing in common with. It makes me laugh. I'm like, are people missing it or I don't fucking know. 11/11, I missed it. Are you serious? Clothed Coven. I'm calling on the spirit of Richard Pryor. I'm calling down forth the energy of Bernie Mac. I'm like, these niggas don't know you. Bernie Mac might have known you, but he probably would say you was tripping if he was living. And if he was still alive, Monique would have a reason to be fighting with him. Bernie, remember that time when Miss Mac, she would have an issue with her, but because she died, she got spared. That's the only reason she haven't felt the wrath of Monique, bitch.
Watched her get an ass whooping.
We
We
watched it.
watched what they do to the quote unquote. We're going to show you what we do to the bad slaves. So nobody wanted to get that whooping like I did.
But now Monique is a slave. Which mic am I at? Monique is a slave. Doing master's bidding. She talks a big old game, but then says Roseanne's her sister. Monique is full of shit. Her pamper and been changed in a little bit. Monique sits up cockeyed with her glasses and her wig. And her wig. I can't speak to a bitch. This is so funny to me. I can't speak to a bitch. And that walks around with a turtle Susan day and night. My husband is my king and he raised me up into the woman that I am today. Girl, please. Non-working, crying over Whoopi Goldberg making $5 million in a year, bitch, when you can't even get one. And then you want to sit up here and somehow make it seem like it's Whoopi Goldberg's fault why it's harder for you to get some more money, bitch. If Whoopi Goldberg was supposed to be an indication of your coin, you should be at least making $3 million. Because Whoopi got 5. So you and Turtle Susan and the pecans, because I feel like a Turtle Susan, don't those have pecans in those? What's in those? Caramel and pecans? Yeah, she's a Turtle Susan. And she's walking around with pecans in her ass. And this bitch right here, she's sitting up here acting like she's clueless. She's Alicia Silverstone. My king has my back. I can't speak for y'all. Tiffany Haddish says she don't want a husband like mine, honey. But if she would have had a husband like mine, she wouldn't have that DUI. She wouldn't be dealing with the things that she's dealing with now. She would have had a husband like me. She wouldn't be dealing with this now. Miss Haddish, better known as the Radish and or the Rash. She comes through. This is according to Kevin Hart. What's this queen? Miss Katie Williams. Can't stand that leprechaun. Can't stand that leprechaun. He's a leprechaun. He's a leprechaun. He's a leprechaun. Looking for his. Looking for his. This burnt out term have the nerve to sit up here talking about she got 19 inches worth of hair. The lies she tells and nobody clocks her for. Looking for his pot of gold. And everybody lets him get away with his lies. Because he hypnotizes with his eyes. I don't know why this leprechaun, why this leprechaun, this four-leaf clover, this searching for a pot of gold, this howling pilgrim clock with the buckle and the toe where it curls. Why do you take this bitch cereal? Why do you believe this? Oh. I have 19 inches worth of non-processed hair. You both have a perm and you have 2 inches worth of hang time. Is nobody going to be honest on the radio? We can't trust nobody no more. They tell you bold-faced lies, and it's giving the king's, the emperor's clothes, bitch. But she don't have 19 inches worth of hair. Hush! Don't say anything! Can you believe?
But now it became popular. So once it became popular, well, now it's okay. We can all speak about it, but we won't reference Monique. And there will people before me, Don.
People absolutely reference you, darling. They reference you so much. That's not the problem. The real problem, darling, is that your ego is so big. You're burping out thoughts. It's coming out of your ass. Your ego can't be contained. Everybody from everywhere said, Monique, 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 they were in your corner. But you have a car salesman working on the case, fucking you up every step of the way. Of course, my love, you're not going to survive. He had it out for you from the beginning. He had it out for you, darling. Girl, please. I don't even know if this is the right mic while I'm over here talking to this bitch. I don't even want to hold y'all too long because honestly, I just had a good time. I got a lot done today. Ran to the storage, packed up a lot of shit. And I'm exhausted, but it was a good night. I wanted to check on my home. I ate all this food, right? Sure did. I wanted to check on my older neighbor, but I wasn't gonna, even though she's up the street, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna drive to her house because definitely I'm giving you drunk tea, honey. So I'm not gonna get in my car. So I walked to her house, but then it started getting real dark real quick. I said, yeah, I've seen this movie. Oh, we have Quadir walking on his neighbor's ring cam. Last time you saw me. Now y'all over here, please return her back home. I could tell you this though, if they did kidnap me, bitch, you may not know what's going on, but I could tell you this. Girl, what? Oh, that's because it's not plugged in. There we go. You can know that I'm definitely fighting, girl. I don't know how it's going, but they probably could have beat me up and still tied me up and all that other stuff, but maybe I got away and I'm just somewhere in the mountains, bitch, and I'm trying to come back home, bitch. But I'm like, girl, where am I, ho? Because I could be running deeper into the forest or towards something, but any place is better than the silence of the lamb. This bitch over here is like doing too much. Confirmation, bitch. What? I had a good time, you guys. Let's get back to this bitch.
So I'm not saying I'm the first one. There were people before me. But in the lifetime that you're in right now, imagine what Claudette Colvin had to go through. Imagine watching
But
Rosa Parks getting
Claudette-
all of this, what's the word I'm looking for?
Accolades.
All of the honor and all of the praise and all of the accolades, and look at what she did. And that young girl sat there and watched all of that. Can you imagine what that can do to your psyche?
Yeah.
So
Well,
we're right back there again.
Well, look, I had had many firsts in my career, and it's tough when you're the first, right? Because there's no roadmap, and then the people come behind, and they reap the benefits and the rewards. But I like that for me. But that doesn't mean that the process or the road was any less easy for me. It was hard, and it's good that all the other people are getting the accolades. But sometimes you say, hey, where are my flowers? I get it, Monique.
You know, one of my babies said to me,
We all get
he
it.
said, unfortunately, Mama, you'll get your flowers when you're gone. And I said to him, I'm too damn young. I'm gonna get them flowers while I'm still here.
Yeah. So listen, it is. I want to preface this, right? Because you know how the internet works. You know how the gossip, mongers and the tabloids work. They're talking crap about Oprah. They're talking crap about Lee. They're talking crap about Tyler. That's not it at all. They are very accomplished people who I respect a lot. But I'm just wondering how it felt, because the people involved with, well, not the people, but some of the people involved with, what happened with Taraji, they're the same. And I'm not casting any aspersions on Oprah. I love Oprah. I love Tyler. I love Lee. Lee's one of my dear friends. Tyler is a friend as well.
Look
But
at
did
her.
it hurt even more
See her?
coming from your own people?
You see
Yes.
her?
Because that's what matters.
You
That's
never
what
heard of
matters.
paternal
And it's not the
syndrome? Maybe I'm
type,
saying
the, type,
that
the
wrong.
type of hurt that says, oh, no, it's the type of hurt that says, y'all, why do we keep repeating history? Why do we keep taking those stories and all we're doing is changing the face? We're not changing the story. That's the part that hurts. That's the part that when I look at our community and I look at our young babies and I say, listen, y'all, if we don't do better, what do we have
I look
coming?
at my young baby.
If we don't do better and if we don't stand
and I
together,
think,
what do we have coming?
What
And as we
do
can
we
see
have
right now,
coming?
Dawn, we're in a dangerous place.
we're in the danger.
So the audio has been put out there of you and Tyler and
What
Sydney.
these younger baby.
So what I'm saying to you is, Medea, make Tyler's ass step his ass up. I'm talking to Medea right now. Medea, I need you to pull Tyler's ass in the back and say, baby, you watching this sister and you watching her family starve.
And all I would ask you is one question.
Okay. You're right. I am watching you starve. You're starving because you want to, though. No? She not starving because she wants to? No? Why is this interview with her so hard to find? I didn't already showed it to y'all, but I just want to show it to you again. Let me try it. It really shouldn't be this hard. Is this it? No. Girl, where is this motherfucking video? Monique, are you saying you couldn't pay your bill? That shit was so funny. It's like it's her own fault. This shit is annoying. I don't like when I'm looking for something very specific. I want relevance, bitch. Let me see. Maybe if I type in there, I think he said it was 2015. Bitch, I'm so sick of you. Where is this interview, ho? Stupid. I've already shown it on another video of mine, but it don't matter about that. I could say so much about this bitch. It's annoying. I don't even want to talk about her stupid ass no more. She's so dumb. I'm a slave. Don, the offers were coming in. It's that the money wasn't making sense. That's your fault. That's not Tyler Perry's fault. Tyler, Medea, let her know that he's watching this woman starve with her kids because she's saying, I don't want the job, I don't want the job, I don't want the job. That's Tyler's fault, though. So now, between him and Oprah, they should pay you at least $20 million because you said no to work. Girl, I can't with this bitch. Because if you really listen to what she's saying, that's really what's going on. Nobody blackballed her. Furthermore, it's Hollywood. Everybody got an opinion about everybody, whether it's good or bad. Your likability within that network is what will get you jobs. If you burned a bridge, you can't sue me because I don't like you no more. And even if I told this bitch, yeah, I don't fuck with Monique, because whatever the reason, as long as I told it truthfully from my perspective, bitch, I didn't slander you. Like, what are you talking? This bitch is delusional. What does she think? She's really about to get a check out of this? I hope they don't do that because it's like you're letting trolls win. Let's look that up. This girl, I can't wear her. Since they don't want to give me what I want. Monique. This shit is a joke. Like, are you serious with this?
Tonight,
Your mouth is so big, we should put a dick inside.
y'all walk away from me, y'all will understand who the fuck I am. Y'all gonna say, oh bitch, I get it now. Please hear me. I was raised by some strong black women. When I was 13 years old, my grandmother called me in her room. She said, Nikki, don't you ever put a dick in your mouth. Because if you do, it will explode. I said, oh shit. And that was the last motherfucking conversation we had about dick sucking. Just don't do it. Baby, when they put that motherfucking straight jacket on me, oh, y'all know I can't stand a motherfucking bully. This teacher was a white man. He was a white man. The white people like, bitch, what's a white? My name is Monique.
My name is Monique. by the end of this special, you're gonna know exactly who I am. You're gonna be like, oh, I get it, bitch. Now, I was raised by some strong black women. My grandma had a pistol inside her wig. My mom had a pistol inside her panty line. My mom teacher mom had a gun inside of the soles of her high heel. None of the women in my family played. Everybody was serial. You made the girls wait all this time for this whack ass special. My name is Monique. She said that like she did something. Now, had the special would have been cute at the end if she would have said, my name is Monique. Then it would have been cute, but because it was whack, it's like, who cares what your name is? Okay, so your name is Monique. What you want? It's giving, don't ya? Want ya? Girl, I need to get up off of here. I really just want to come and tell y'all. I'm kikiing now, but I really want to just come and tell y'all that I had a good night. I had some pizza. I'm eating too much, but I got to eat it before it goes bad. Girl, all this pizza, all this bread, bitch. I'm like, ugh. I mean, it's good, but it's just like I'm putting on all this weight. Y'all gonna be like, what? See, that's my neighbors be like, what? I'm like, okay. I can't have this conversation with y'all because y'all not gonna understand where I'm coming from. That's okay. Like, you looking. I'm like, all right. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. The Amber girl, get this bitch off my screen. I'm tired of her. The Amazon lady pulls up on me. She goes, no dancing? No dancing today? She's like, no dancing today? I'm like, I feel like when I drink, it makes me sweat. Am I tripping on that? I mean, granted, it's warmer in here, but I'm like, alcohol makes you sweat more. Or maybe I'm just making that up. But somehow my skin feels like sticky. Like, you know what I'm explaining. Like that feeling. You know what I'm saying? And then this lady went to dance with me. She's like, it's my birthday. Dance with me. I'm 63. I'm like, are you really 60? She really looked great. I'm like, are you really 63? She really looked good. But it was two ladies' birthday. Her and another girl. I just need this shit to land. And I'm thinking maybe like in 2 months, I'll have it where I want it. I mean, but if you think about it, it took me all of 2026 to get my shit together. Yeah, I need to get ready to go to bed or something. Maybe eat a few more slices of pizza, drink some more Pepsi to kind of like absorb this alcohol. I'm not really that should be making me feel like, ugh. It's fun while you're doing it, but once it starts coming down, it'd be like, ugh. Because honestly, mm, first I was feeling okay. I mean, I still feel okay. It's just, mm-mm. Yeah. All right, family, listen, I love you. It's a Tuesday night anyway, right? Tomorrow is my mother's passing transition anniversary. So, in my mind, on this day, around 3:11, which is what's on her death certificate, but around that time is when I got that phone call. Mommy transition. And it was like really a relief for me because I'm like, when I last saw her, I knew that was going to be the last time I saw her. I knew that. Even if I didn't say it, I knew it. The energy that we gave each other was like, okay, this is. Because I even asked her, I'm like, are you ready? She told me yes. So that told me, when I leave out of here, this is it. She's like getting her mind ready to say, you know what I mean? Anyway. All right, fam. I'm out of here. I love you, Zone. Everybody with cereal, honey, please. I wonder when your husband wrote her jokes. That's what she said, and they were whack. So, duh, that explains it. All right, family. Bye. I'm like so exhausted. All right, I love you guys. Bye.